What a character.
Just me today?
Oh yeah.
Was it just me today? Huh?
You got the good vibes
Wiping
today.
all over me today and kissing me? Yeah. Is it just me? What about John? He needs love.
I went to go see him on Wednesday, but he was gone. Both times I went to go see him, so.
He might have been with me. Because I was there on Wednesday and I had him out for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I was taking him over to that big NPR yard. Let him run around there and chase balls and stuff. And he just like kind of playing on the cool concrete there and checking people out in the parking lot.
Nice.
And I think Wednesday, I think I even took him around the lake too.
Oh.
For a long walk, so
Well,
he was probably gone for a while.
It's probably just coincidental. It just.
Yeah. We want you to be gone back into a home.
Yeah.
So I guess the foster person, she really loves him, but she can't afford to adopt him because he's on this special kidney diet.
I see. Yeah.
But he kept getting out.
Oh,
He's so strong.
Right.
Animal Protection Services finally took him away from her because the neighbors complained that he was out wandering the streets and she couldn't get him back inside. So they said, I guess they gave her a warning and then it happened again. And then they said, you know, since he's a pack dog, if he injures or bites anyone or anything, PACC is liable. So we can't allow you to keep him because you can't control him. So she was very sad, but if she adopted him, it would be another thing. I mean, it would be on her, but
right.
I guess she can't afford his food.
Have you seen her? Is she a short lady or small lady or something?
She's probably about my height. She looks a little older than me.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I don't think age-wise she's capable of controlling him.
Well, I have a hard time controlling dogs that are half his size, you know, so.
Well, he's actually a little strong for me, but he minds me, and I know him, and I can tell him what to do, and he usually does, so I'm good with him. But I mean, normally a dog this big that's out of control, it would pull me all over the place, and I wouldn't probably be that comfortable. But since he knows who I am, it works out.
Yeah.
He's such a good boy, though. I'd love to see him find a home.
Yeah.
But he needs to, of course, be an only dog. Somebody that could make sure he stays in the yard.
Yeah. Was she home a lot? Was the foster?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
So, and she has a daughter that's probably like 50 or something, who was, I guess she doesn't drive. So her daughter would drive him back and forth to here when he needed anything, or she'd come over and sometimes take him for walks and stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
Because this lady wasn't capable of going for walks with him.
Right.
So I guess the daughter helped out quite a bit as well. And
probably hard on the daughter also.
but I can't imagine that his kidney food is that expensive. So I don't know. Maybe she's just doesn't really have any money. I don't know what it costs a case for like the can, but I know it's prescription.
Yeah. Well, people have different priorities.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, what I think is important, you know, is not the same as what my mom thinks is important.
Right. Yeah, you like rubbing on people like a big cat, don't you? You rub against people like you think you're a cat. You do. You're pushing John all over the place.
Yeah.
You big lug.
Pushes me around.
Big lug. Don't nip the hand. I know you get excited. Okay?
Has he done that? Has he chewed on your
Yeah,
finger?
once in a while when he gets a little active, he kind of like will nibble your hand a little, and I don't want him to think that that's a good thing to do. What do you hear? I hear howling. Do you? It's like, where's it coming from? What is all that? That's the cutest face.
He's so cool looking. He's just so cool
You
looking.
look like a cow. The cow markings. I know he does have a great look. You have a great look, don't you? You're a good boy.
I'm stuck in between a rock and a hard place because my wife doesn't really care for big dogs. And I love big dogs like crazy, you know. I used to have big dogs whenever I was growing up, so that's all I know. And so now we have a bunch of Chihuahuas, and it's okay. Well, we had a Mastiff, you know, remember, and then he slobbered all over the place, and my wife said, "Nope, that's too much."
That's kind of tough on one of you. I know, like, there, some of these people that have come in to look at dogs, we've tried to get them to adopt pairs where the wife likes little, the husband likes big, so we get them a pair that's big and little.
Right.
And that works, you know, I guess if they're both on board with that, but if one of them doesn't like big, I know when my husband and I first got married, he'd always had big dogs growing up.
Right.
And I always had little dogs.
Right.
And he said, "Oh no, I don't like little dogs. You can't like roughhouse with them."
Okay.
And they don't usually like cheese balls and stuff. So the next dog we ended up getting was small. And he'd never had a small dog. And it was a pug.
Ah, yeah.
And
Okay.
he said, "Wow, I didn't realize it, but I think I really do like small dogs." And so it worked out for us because from then on, all we ever got was pugs.
Right.
We had 6 pugs. They've all since passed away, but we got a couple from some rescue groups. We had a couple from here.
Okay.
And so we always get older ones, and they usually die too soon. So, but,
I see.
yeah. So they're trying to talk me into taking that one that Kelly has right now.
I was just thinking about that.
And I said, no, he's too young. And they're like, well, isn't that a good thing? And I said, no, because my husband and I have always committed to saving old dogs.
Oh,
We
okay.
like the seniors.
I see.
And that's just us because we want to give a senior a chance where people might look at buy because it's too old.
Exactly.
So if it's got medical and a senior, that's what we usually like.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, the last ones we've had, for the most part, have only lasted like maybe 2-3 years tops because they're already so old and have medical. And it's really hard on the heart, so that's the other thing I told Kelly. I said, my heart, I lost 2 last year, and I'm not ready. And she said, well, I'm not going to pressure you, but think about how good it would be if you could have a young one for a change, and then it would last you a while. And I said, yeah, but this dog's highly adoptable. It's going to have, somebody's going to snatch this one up in a second. I like taking ones that nobody wants, really.
That's a boy, right?
Yeah.
It's a boy? Okay.
He's a little male dog.
His
So,
name.
I said no. I was really tempted. I spent a long time with him, but I said, my heart's not ready yet. I'm not ready to lose another dog already. So I'll come and be with kisses instead. Right? What's that? I'll go see if there's some food. I give him treats anyway. No, you didn't eat it. What was wrong with it? Wasn't up to your standards? I'll give it to some other dog then.
Well, there's some duck in here, I think. I think it's either there's turkey. And then
he's got some good stuff.
There's some hot dog.
There you go. Look at that.
Want some turkey, dude?
Oh yeah. Maybe? Not me. I'm done. He's got it. Orange got the food.
Smelled kind of funny, so I wasn't quite sure if it was still okay or not, but
Kisses said, yeah, it's okay.
They have a better sniffer than we do, so.
I got in a whole bunch of cheddar cheese today that the dogs really like. And I can't usually get Winnie to eat anything, but she loved the cheddar cheese today.
Oh, wow.
She ate that.
Yeah.
Kisses, you want some string cheese? Can you sit?
Archie usually grabs the food from
Winnie, yeah. Today I was able to get her a lot. I pushed him off to the side and said, no, look. You like string cheese, huh? Okay. You take these pretty gentle, don't ya? Yeah.
He's excited about that.
Yeah, he likes cheese.
Boy.
He likes string cheese, huh?
I don't think his eyes could have gotten any bigger on that one.
You like the string cheese, huh? You like it. John has to get his big dog fixed with someone like you then, huh?
Yeah. I guess that's it's probably my way around the problem is I come here and I can hang out with some of the big dogs, even though Kevin yells at me. He yells at me every once in a while. He says, that's a pink dot, or that's a blue, that's a, you shouldn't be in there, dude. And you gotta, come on, John, come on out. He yells at me every once in a while.
It's kind of hard to me. With green dots, we have none lately. None of the gentle dots. Green ones, there's like very few, unless they're small.
Right. Yeah.
We have those two in the back, Jimmy and Hendrix. They're green.
Oh, okay.
They're so sweet. Huge. It's funny, Jimmy's He's 106 pounds.
Oh, okay.
And you can't even feel him on the leash.
Oh,
It's just
wow.
Like, is he good? I mean, he's so easy. The big giant husky, and he just sits there. He's calm. It's amazing. You look at him and think, oh, this guy's gonna pull me all over the place. Don't even know he's around.
Yeah.
They were supposed to go to the TRN store today, but when Bonnie came to pick up the dogs this morning, they were in the clinic. So
Oh, bummer.
I know.
Yeah. I always enjoy it whenever the dogs can get to TRN for a
I
little
know,
while.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
And then the ones next to him, Lewis and Cheyenne, they're easy going too.
I like Lewis. Lewis is a
very
good one.
nice.
Cheyenne's a good one too, but
Yeah.
one time I was telling Bonnie that one time she showed her teeth a little bit to Lewis Lewis. And so I was like, okay,
Yeah,
that's my cue.
We're not pushing them to go together. We think they'd be totally separate because they come in with a bunch of other dogs. But she actually, Joe, you know Joe Wishney?
Yeah, I do.
Tall. She actually went in the room with them last week. They were sitting there petting both of them, and they were, kind of leaning on her and coming over. And Cheyenne came over and was kind of pushing on her, and she started, rubbing her and petting her and talking to her. And Joe got nervous because she got like overstimulated and started clawing at her, like kind of hard, and kind of like got real close to her neck and started pushing into her. I think it was like affection, that she was too strong and was kind of like doing this on her, and it made her really nervous.
Yeah.
So she got her changed to she moved it up to like a blue dot from a green or something because she said she probably shouldn't be with kids if she gets like over kind of zealous and starts going after you. It didn't seem like a mean thing, but it made Joe nervous because she couldn't get her to stop. She was like, stop, and she just kept coming at her with her paws and stuff. It was weird.
Joe, from what I know, Joe is pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could understand. That's okay though.
What's that? It's because you want to go. Yeah. You want to get in the car and leave this place. Kind of got a little bit of a sway back going there. Stands with his feet out like this. I call him my goofball. You are goofy.
Whenever you had the pug, did you always have a couple, or did you?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
first
that they
time,
have a
the
buddy.
very first one I got, we just had her for like 14 years. We got her as a puppy, and my husband actually found her and two other ones that had been dumped.
Wow.
And we kept one and we turned the rest in. I know. They were puppies. Somebody dumped them in the desert by our house.
Oh boy.
So she was the only healthy. She was actually not healthy, but she was the only one that we did not adopt. We had her 14 years, and she had all sorts of problems, Cushing's disease and everything. But after that, then we always had two.
Yeah, that's hard. You put so much into them whenever they got all sorts of medical problems.
I know.
It's like it's bad because you gotta spend so much time taking care of them and stuff like that. But then it's like it's good for your heart, you know.
I do it all over again. Zoe, who we got from here, was she was like our favorite pug. She was our sickest. We got her from here. We spent probably $10,000 on her.
Wow.
Getting her well, and then she died anyway. So that was really maddening because they never could figure out what was wrong with her. And we had every test in the world done. And finally, we had to do a spinal tap on her, which was really expensive.
Oh,
but
boy.
they found out she had meningitis of the brain.
Oh, wow.
And they have no idea how that happened.
Wow.
They would have probably never figured it out.
Jeepers.
Yeah. So that was maddening. We would have done it all again, but to spend that much money and then have a dog die anyway, it's like, wow.
Well, you live and
live and learn.
Yeah.
So then my brother-in-law, I don't know if he saw the post last month, but somebody poisoned his dog.
Yes, I did see that.
And the neighbors. 3 dogs died right there. And he came from here, and he was like the best dog.
Wow.
Oh my God, he was like perfect. He came in with like 8 other dogs. He was the runt, and he was like a shepherd kind of mix. Best, sweetest, calmest. Loved everybody. And he wasn't even hardly ever outside. And I guess the dog next door barked quite a bit, and we're thinking that somebody got tired of him barking and threw something in the yard. But he wasn't one of them that barked. But he died anyway. And I doubt the police even investigated it. They filed a police report and never heard another word, so. What do you think?
Boy,
Shall we walk back to your kennel and go the long way?
Yeah, you do that. You had some fun out here, boy, and Kathy and I love you very much.
We do.
So.
I thought you'd go play in the pool though. You just like chewing the water, don't you? I put a soccer ball in his kennel, or a basketball, because he likes big balls.
Yeah.
Maybe
I saw
we'll
that.
get you a big toy. Because you like the big stuffed animals too, don't you? We'll do that on the way back. Want to?
I think I saw that in there.
Get you another toy. Yeah.
One for the road. There you go,
thanks.
dude.
Say thanks. That makes the tail go, doesn't it? Well, that worked out nice. Thanks, John.
Oh, you're welcome, Kathy, and thank you.
Somebody else loves him like I do.
Oh, yeah.